So getting back to my MMO roots, of sorts. Thanks to the free weekend, I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online. I was in one of the original betas before it actually was released, and my opinions were low, to say the least. So this is, I guess, a second impressions video where it's mostly a, hey, has this changed enough to where it's actually worth paying money for, or should it be, or would I rather go play Neverwinter, a game I despise? So let's finish making the character. Fuck the Ordinary, just gonna say that. Let's go back to Nord. I don't think it really matters. It's an MMO. The only thing that changes is the starting area. So I'm going to be playing a Nord Dragon Knight, which kind of matches my Skyrim plays. I usually play a Nord Dragonborn, so let's see. At least I'm getting a better frame rate, because I remember I had a different laptop than what I'm using now, and my frame rate averaged like 20 FPS. At best, I think maybe it capped out at 30 once I turned everything down. So, props to Alienware, I guess, for making things that are actually worthwhile. My face is too clean. Like how Rogue makes him look like he needs to really lose weight. Check the voices. Sounds like crap. Okay, that's an option. I like something a little bit in kid pics. I guess this is the only one actually worthwhile. Use my hair color to black. What are my facial hair options? I require a beard. That's a decent standby. Why are there so many freaking mohawks? Now it's got to be covered in one eye so I could call myself Vane Salvador as well. Too much to ask to get a basic ponytail. I mean, seriously, where's my fucking facial hair? Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. My impressions so far aren't very high based on the downloading and installing. Honestly, I'm gonna wait till they go the Guild Wars route and just make it completely free to play. Or Guild Wars 2. I gave up about a few weeks after launch. I think I got maybe to level 35. Basically stopped playing, and haven't really played since. It's just boring as hell. The crafting is excellent, but it's not enough to keep the game going. Press the wrong button, but that's actually... Yeah, I got 500 crowns. There we go. If anyone needed me to prove I was actually in the beta, there you go. Alright, how do I delete this? No, X. I now have a monkey. I'm just surprised I have any crowns. I don't know why. I didn't buy any. I could buy crafting styles. Check the utilities. Let's buy. That'd actually be kind of worthwhile. Let's see where I am after. Monkey. This movie is jittery as fuck. How do I put my fists away? The change to this seems a little less arbitrary. Honestly, I like the intro the way it was, because even though it seemed completely random, it was more engaging. Then again, this is pre-Fallout 4, so I actually kind of consider Bethesda games to be decent. So that's basically just a shitty combat tutorial. Oh, I leveled up my two-handed. I'm skipping this because I honestly just don't care. Just because it's basically pointless exposition about something I don't really care about. Just, well, let's be honest, this is... I swear to God, Brutality can go fuck himself for right now. I'm looting shit. That's really that guy. I find this odd that I'm starting out with stats with, base stats in the thousands. Just, in Skyrim, for example, all three of them started out at 100. Do I have any titles? Didn't think so. So inventory. So out of those carts in the forge, I picked up fishing bait, stuck with Bosmer stuff, more bait, and loot. And more generic crap. Basically, I better do a lot of frickin' fishing once I get the hell out of here. Justify that being some of the first items I loot. Okay, the trash or merchants I can understand. That makes up a lot of MMO items. But look, random people. Okay, that is better. And they fixed all the problems Angry Joe had. I just looted 6 gold. One of the biggest bugbears was that even at early levels, or mid levels, you were still looting 1 to 2 gold per fight. I find it odd my cleave increased in rank when I didn't even use it. Something about a glowing, sparking, two-handed hammer doesn't strike me as being conspicuous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really happy I got a new weapon that fast. It wasn't much of an upgrade, but still, it was... Oh no! God damn it, I know that voice. It's on the tip of my mind. The Imperial Agent dude who welcomed you in Morrowind. The guy who basically did your character creation. That's who that voice is. Obviously, it's not the same person since I was in the third era. This is in the second, but yes, well, considering that I am a character in an RPG, I'm going to think it's an enjoyable place too. I don't suppose there's any way I can get them out of there, is there? Doesn't look like it. This looked like they were constructed of one single piece of metal. Considering how I'm pretty sure physics in this area. I'm just gonna force it. I'm not gonna bother with the mini game if I can just insta force it. Well, that's more than I expected. Presumably those are damaging. Kill the frog. Let's see if I can find another, at least one more piece of loot before I go somewhere else. Okay, from them I'm not entirely concerned about it. You know, since most of them are insane, I doubt they'd be carrying anything actually worthwhile. Alright, so that's where the cell is. So I'm gonna go see if there's anything in that chest. It looks like it's already been looted. Saddening. Oh well. God damn it. Yeah, that's a little more money. Yes, I will take your free lockpick. Thank you very much. I remember this being a lot longer. Are you supposed to deal that little amount of damage? If I wait for the exchange, they mean run around and loot because nothing else is going to be happening. Yeah, I'm sure some cinematic event is. But honestly, I'm more concerned about looting if there's anything here. Partially because I know there's a boss battle coming up. But also because I know I can't come back here. And potion ingredient. Probably combine that. What was that? Barley or rye I picked up? Rye. Probably be able to pick that up. Combine those with a couple other things to make some booze. Or I can just use the rye. It's funny when you find the recipe just you're talking about. So I'm an empty tankard. Yeah, screw that. So what are you following? Yeah, okay, he's following me. Well, the parts I liked haven't changed. I'm still starting out at basically 0 skill in everything. Okay, 1 skill in everything. Melee combat's still not as terrible. And there's the boss fight. Sorry, I have loot to get. Like this chest. That is empty. This one is not. Then a little more junk. Junk. Armor. That's useful. About 5 seconds till I deconstruct it to make it better. Crafting material. Crafting material. Crafting material. 2 pieces of armor. They're like about the same spot. The one that's good sells for money. More money than I get, I think. Yeah. But it's much better in terms of armor. I mean, I guess to see what my crafting options are once I actually get to a place where I can do that. More junk. Crafting material. So, yeah, like I mentioned, the downloading and installation. I went to install this for obvious reasons, so I can play it and record it. And it did basically what I expected it to do. It was following me. It took a while, considering it's a 35 gigabyte game. But that wasn't the interesting part. This is actually better than the sword I've got. So, yeah. 35 gig. When I finished downloading that, it was only 22% done. Then I started to apply that. Went to 33%. Anyway, yeah, when it finished applying, there's a 33%. Which, considering I downloaded the entire damn game, seems a little odd. But that wasn't where it got weird. After that, it downloaded a 120-some megabyte patch that took it up to 55%. Not sure if that was after it applied it or not. I'm not gonna wonder why Sheath is on Z. I find that odd. But yeah, it's like 35 gigabytes. Full download. Took me several hours. And fully applied. Third of the game. 120 some megabyte patch. Done in a few seconds. Maybe a minute. Almost the exact same amount. And I downloaded like another 6 or 7 gig. So basically I downloaded probably close to 50 gig just to play this damn game. Hey look, he can sort of plot device to make me human. Ish. Okay, so I needed a stress shard to basically become corporeal again, so I could actually interact with the world and go back. I get 3 of them, I get a skill point. 1 lets me become human again. But 3 of them gives me a skill point. What? That makes no sense. You think 3 of them are... This is where game mechanics and story conflict, which isn't exactly rare in Bethesda, works, but... I'm starting out in a different area. I think my initial character was Imperial, not Nord, so that may be why. But if I'm Nord, why am I in a mountain range instead of in a snowy area, like Skyrim? Why am I not starting in Winterfell or something like that? You know, I'm playing a character based on... That's a Nord. I think it's starting out in a Nord area, not a place where I'd expect something to be like a Dunmer area. Or maybe Dwemer if they actually had that race. Which they really shouldn't. That'd be incredibly moronic. Prediction. Sometime within the next year, the Dwemer class is going to be the Dwemer race is going to be DLC. It'll be $10 to play as a race that should not exist in the game. We're the only one that currently exists in the lore since they all disappeared. Was infected with Corvus. It's currently sitting. Okay, yeah, probably currently. Wait, not in the third? No, third era ended with Morrowind. Oblivion was 4th era. So my... Hold on. I think he should be sitting in that basement. Anyway, as far as I know, the currently only living dwarf is sitting in a basement in Morrowind with a Telvanni mage that also has Corpus. Who's also the only person in the entire game, that is the player character, who can get away with wearing full Daedric armor. And no one calls him on it.